Do you feel the need for other people to validate you? Do you wish you had someone rooting for you in your corner? What if I told you that you could be that person, that you didn't need someone else to do that for you? You can be your own biggest fan. I'm going to tell you how first, and I'm going to tell you why you should do it. But before that, like and subscribe. So here's the how. Do it by literally rooting for yourself. When you're doing something, for example, when you're working out, when you're studying, when you're playing a sport, literally tell yourself in your head or even verbally that you've got this, that you can do this, that you are worth it. Be your own best friend, basically. Literally, sometimes go up to the mirror and tell yourself that you are worth it. It might be a bit awkward, it might seem a bit wishy-washy, but genuinely, you tell yourself that you are worth it, suddenly you have your own validation that you can give yourself at any time. It makes you independent from needing anyone else to give you that validation. And do things with yourself. Don't always wait for someone else. If you see my video about being an initiator, you'll remember this. Do things with yourself, like go watch a movie by yourself, go on a run by yourself, go exercise by yourself. Do things with yourself. As I said, be your own best friend. Now here's why you should do it. People are inconsistent. People are unreliable. It's just human nature. No matter how good of a friend you have, no matter how available they might be right now, you can't rely on them to always be there. God forbid, even the kindest, most secure friend in the world, they might have something terrible happen to them, and they're suddenly no longer available to you. And when that happens, if you've been completely reliant on this person to be your moral support, that will break you. Some of you already know this, it does break you. So instead of letting that happen, instead of waiting for the worst to happen, stop the problem at the root. Don't become that reliant on someone in the first place without having yourself to back first. First, become self-dependent and reliant on yourself. First, be your own best friend before you start relying on someone else. Now, I just want to make it completely clear. I'm not saying that relying on people is a bad thing. Relying on people is perfectly healthy. It's part of human nature. It's part of building connection. It's a good thing. The point of this video is, I'm telling you not to become solely reliant on someone to the point where you depend on that person for your existence and well-being. Depend on yourself for that. First, you have yourself, and then add people on top of that. And you can add whoever you want on top of that, as long as you have the basis of yourself first. That's what's most important. Because at the end of the day, when everything else ends, the only person you will always have is yourself. I'm also very tired at the moment, so my speech isn't as good as I'd like it to be. If you watched this far, this is me extra tired. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.